Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In the last video we have successfully installed Python on our machine. Next step on our Python journey, we need an IDE to write code more comfortable, and my preferred one is VS Code. So let's jump to the download page for Visual Studio Code. On screen now you can see the download page for Visual Studio Code. I will also put this link in the description down below so that you have a shortcut to go to this page. So feel free to click on this link to get to this page right now. So on the screen we can see the different installers for the different environments. We have Windows, Linux and Mac. So in my case I have a Windows machine, so I will choose the Windows one. Just click install. So now we are going to download the installer. So the window is opened, then we can choose where we download the file to. So I stay with the standard one. Just click save. And we can close the browser right now. Or let's switch to the downloads folder to wait for the download to be finished. So this should be really quick. So now we have downloaded Visual Studio Code. We can double click on the installer. So we have the license agreement. So I accept the agreement. Click on next. Then we can choose the folder where you want to install Visual Studio Code. So I stick with the standard one. So just click next. Yes, I want to have a start menu folder created for me. Next. Then I choose create a desktop icon. So you don't need to. So it's up to you what to choose. So the rest of the other can be leave or stay as it is. So just click next. Install. So now Visual Studio Code is installed to our machine. So this is a really quick one, so we can wait. We don't need to pause the video right now. This should be finished in a few seconds. So after we have installed Visual Studio Code successfully, we also need to install some plugins to be able to write Python code. So now the installer is finished and we can launch Visual Studio Code right away. So click finish. So now we can see the window opening in Visual Studio. Takes some time, so here we are. So in this window, we need to go to the okay, now we can see the welcome screen. So it took a bit, but now we are asked to choose our, let's say, theme. For this one, I like the dark modern one. So I click this one. We click next, or let's just click mark done. So now we need to go to the extensions tab, which you can see here on the left. Here you have some actions. So we need to extensions, click, and then the extensions window will be loaded. We will see on this status bar. And here in these search extensions in Marketplace, you just type Python. And then we see the first one, which is Python. We just click on install. Then we see it is installing right now. So now we can check. We have this clock on the extensions tab. We can see this is finished installing. So we can remove Python here, and we can check for the installed one, which we will see here. And then the shrink down the popular ones, just use the installed one. We have Pylance and Python, which need some time for installing. So I will pause this video right now to wait until the installer is finished. I will be right back. Hello again. So the installer is finished, and we are getting a new welcome window over here, which is stating like get started with Python development. So we can just click mark done. On the extensions, we can close the Python one. Then we can search for another extension which we want to use, which is called Jupyter Notebooks. So just type Jupyter and click on install, the first one. And Jupyter Notebooks is going to be installed. We will explore these features in another video later on your journey. So let's wait for this to be installed. Close this one. Then our Jupyter Notebooks is installed, so we can mark done as well. So we can close the extension. So when we check our extensions right now, so get rid of this one and click on the installed, and then we will see. Oh, just close. Perfect. So let's start up Visual Studio again. So restart Visual Studio. And check the extensions. So it took a bit to reload the extensions. Perfect. So we can see Python, Pylance, and all the Jupyter notebooks, which were installed on the last run. So we can now check if everything works fine with starting a new file. Then we click Python file. We click on this one, Python file. So it's an untitled one. You see it's here. So we can start writing code with print, as we did before, parentheses. Now you see when I just open the parentheses, Visual Studio Code is directly closing the parentheses for us. So we don't need to write this. So when we go into the parentheses and just add the single quote, we also see the IDE is closing the single quotes as well. And we can just write our text, hello world, as we did before. So, but before we can run this one, we need to save this one. So how we can save this one? So we can use Ctrl+S, save. Then we get asked where we want to save down this file. So I name it hello world.py in this case. And I choose the downloads folder to save this one. Just hit save. And then we can run this code. So on the top right corner, we have a play button like this one you see over here. When we hit this one, the terminal window is open down below. We can see that hello world is printed out to the console. We can see here. So we have successfully installed Visual Studio Code and have the evidence that Python is working as well into Visual Studio. So next video we want to explore the package installer for Python, which is called pip. So if you like this video, I would appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.